Oh, hello. If you're watching this video, that means you probably want to look like a guy. And not just like a guy. You want to really pull it off. You really want to turn heads and be like, damn, I hit that. You want to be able to walk into a guy's bathroom without having to look at twice. That's what you want. Well, you come to the right place because you're going to learn from the master. Let's begin. Alright, let's begin with short hair. Most guys do have short hair, but it's also possible to have long hair. But some girls cannot pull off the long hair look guy because girls do have a different kind of feature in their faces, and once that long hair shows, it's like, woo, girl. So it really depends on your face. Another part of the hair you should know is the eyebrows. You don't really want to get too thin on your eyebrows because it's going to look very feminine, especially with that arch that some girls have. Don't do that. Not too thin, not too thick, it's just right in the middle. And of course, girls don't have sideburns, at least most of us don't. But sometimes with your wig, you can make it seem like you have sideburns. Or you can use these things. These mustaches, cut in the middle. They look the same from each side. And these are like peeling ones. So you can put them right where your sideburn is supposed to start. See? So now, I got sideburns. Now, with clothing, we're gonna go with pants. I usually get plain pants that are not exactly so loose or so tight, because when you get tight pants, you're sort of gonna see your figure showing, and that kind of gives it away. Now, I'm going to show you my belly. I'm not going to flash anybody. This is not inappropriate. This is just, I need to show you the line of where it goes. Okay. My hips start right here. These are my hips. You have to put your pant line under your hip. We all think, oh, we have to put our pants up our hips and then put a belt. Well, if you do that, it's going to show you, it's going to show that figure hip thing. And it's gonna show and it's gonna give it away. So that's why you have to put your pants just under your hips. So then it shows that flatness. And you just get a shirt and cover it up and be like, what's up? Okay, now for the top part. I usually get shirts that are sort of loose in the front. So I'm already flat as it is. I'm small. But do that if you're a little bigger, because you really can't tell. It's all this extra shirt in the front. You want to get shirts that have that sort of like looseness kind of thing. You don't want to get t-shirts that, especially when they're made from cotton, because they're very flat and it's going to show your figure, especially in the front. It's going to give it away. And also an advice for cosplayers that are actually trying to look like a guy cosplayer. When you order your stuff online, and there's like, they give you that option at the bottom. There's sizes for men, there's sizes for women, and it tells you to measure your size and give it to them. Always give them your men's, your guy's size. Because guys and women both have different sizes, but always go for the guy size. Like me, if I ordered a Sebastian cosplay that's a woman, it's probably going to be a medium. But if I order it for a guy, it's probably a small or an extra small, because technically I'll be a small guy. So go for the guy size. And the reason why I say that is because most cosplay places, when they design it for a girl, they think, oh, the girl's gonna have big boobs. So they sort of make the front part, the breast area, they're gonna make more wider and more extra room for you. And I hate when that happens. So just, if you want to get a cosplay that's for a guy, get it that is meant for a guy, and you'll pull it off more better than it's meant to be for a girl. So you really need to study guys. Take a day to just like go to Starbucks or a city or somewhere and just kind of be a creeper and look at guys the way they walk. The way I walk, I put my thumbs in my pocket and just kind of casually just walk down like that. And you have to slouch a little bit. I notice a lot of guys slouch. Girls, when they walk very graceful, beautiful, and grace. You think like that. Girls were gonna walk like this. Very girly, I guess. Guys are gonna walk more slouch down. And I'm going to show you my feet and how to walk. Girls are going to walk one foot after the other, like that, like that. When guys walk, their feet are mostly separate. My feet are sort of look like duck feet because I walk like this. I don't know why, but that's just how I walk. And they walk sort of like, think outward like this. Girls are more forward this way. Now with eyes, yes, there's a certain way guys' eyes look compared to girls. Think anime in this case. Anime, girls have bigger eyes than guys. They're big, bright, beautiful. And guys' eyes are more like closed down, if that makes any, they're more smaller. Think that way. Girl eyes are more bigger and they're more round and fuller. And guys' eyes sort of seem, to me, a little more smaller. Make your eyes, I guess, appear smaller, if that makes any sense. So again, think. Girls have bigger eyes. Guys have smaller eyes. Girl, guy. Think like that. Shoe size. In a girl's shoes, I'm a 8. Guy shoes, I'm a 6. These I'm wearing are like a size 10, I think. And I want to get to shoe size part. It looks really funny in some way when a girl cross-dresses as a guy, but she's very tiny, and you see her shoe size, and you can tell, oh, that's definitely a chick. Like, that's some small-ass feet. I'm not saying that guys don't have small feet, but it looks more believable if you wear bigger size shoes. And these size shoes here, they're not going to fall off because they're very tight on the ankle part. Like, of course, it's going to look very ridiculous if you're wearing a size 10 guy sandals and you really have a size 7 women's feet. Like, you know, wear things that are going to cover your whole entire foot and tighten your ankle so you can actually walk around with them without them falling off. Now we're going to get to my voice. Talking like a guy. The voice part is probably the most difficult part for most people because girls have girl voices, guys have guy voices. It's very rare to have that voice gender neutral, and the one that I have, because I actually used to study voices when I was, I think, in 5th grade. I always wanted to be like that guy named Joey from Full House, and it's a coincidence his name is Joey too, I'm just saying. But I like that he can mimic voices, and I love the idea of like being able to sound like whoever you want. That's awesome. And I always wanted to do that, so I always changed my voice and mimicked it and mimicked different voices, and I had a lot of sore throats as a kid because of it. But it happened during the time I was hitting puberty, so my voice never really changed. It just stayed the way it is now in a way. So that's kind of why I can like, or sort of in between, sound like either way if I wanted to. Like, I can deepen my voice if I wanted to. I actually mess with people on the phone when I get prank calls. I'm like, hey, what you want? Who is this? What you want from me? Hey, boy? Or I'll completely change my voice into something different accent or a different language. Oye, ¿por qué me estás hablando a mi teléfono? No quiero hablar contigo. Like, I'll start changing it, you know, and different languages can change your voice as well. Like, you'll sound like different, and that's also another way you can change your voice, is maybe study a different language. So, yeah. And I'm also Mexican, by the way, if anyone does not know that. Yes. There's a certain way that guys move their hands compared to girls, if you really study it, just the way guys walk. Girls are more, of course, graceful, feminine, and gentle. When guys, they're sort of more, I don't know, more rough. Girls' hands, like my hands, look more, sort of like a little triangle up here. You can see that triangle shape. It's very flat and gentle, and guys sort of have more of a square kind of hand. Try to make your hands look more bigger than they really are, just like the shoe size thing. But there is different ways that a guy's hands will move compared to a girl's, and I'm going to use this rag as an example. A guy, let's start with a guy. A guy would probably wash this rag out like this. A girl would be more smarter and do it like this. And back then, when women wanted to sneak into the army, they actually got caught by the way they squeezed water out of the towel. Because women always squeeze towel water like this. And guys are more like, ugh, you know, they're more rough about it. I'm not trying to say that girls are more smarter than guys, but we are. And that is my presentation on how to look like a guy. I hope it helped. If you have any other advice or tips, comment on this below and tell me if there's any more questions you want. Maybe I'll answer them. Comment on this video and tell me what is your favorite part that you liked on this and that made you go like, wow, I never thought of that. And if anyone is wondering about who I am, all the new subscribers, my name is Joey, I'm a girl, but I'm also gender neutral. I love to cross-dress. I'm basically like the live Roger from American Dad. I just love it. I have a whole cosplay closet. I wear so many wigs. I have like 30 wigs. I just love being able to dress up and be somebody else. I think that's awesome. Not caring what people think. And don't forget to check my online store. The sun is yellow, F the blue sun. Link below and check it out. So, talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this awesome video with your awesome cosplayers. And just so you know that I make cross-dress, but I also love girl clothes. I'm just very picky with what girl clothes I like. Like, I like girl clothes that are classy and respectful, not just like ones that show your cleavage and your ass hanging out. Because I don't think you need to show your body to be beautiful. That's just me. And advice for anybody that feels, you know, who they are and they're confused, just be who you want. If you're happy, that means you're doing something right.